No, Your Highness, the group of death doesn't mean somebody literally has to die. Look, I'm sorry. I know you were looking forward to using the guillotine. All right, well, what if I send you over some of the bad members of our youth intake? Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome back to Queen of the South. It's Season 10, Episode 4 today, and, well, we begin the group of death away to Real Sociedad. We have Ross County, Tycoon doing Ross County in the league, but look at this, confirmation. Alvarez has signed a long-term extension, 5 more years. He should 100% sack his agent. There's no release fee in there or anything, but we can breathe a little bit easier. We've got Alvarez for 5 years, we've got Ayrton for 4, and... well, that's absolutely stunning news. Really, really pleased with that. Now, there's not too much to catch you up with after yesterday. I hope you did enjoy the deadline day special. It's something a little bit different. I recorded in this before the other one's gone out, so I don't know exactly what you all made of it yet. I'm hoping you enjoyed it, and I'm hoping that you liked the signings. I'm very, very excited by them. A quick reminder of how the league is looking. You can see our group of death there. It's just scary, isn't it? But we are sitting 4 games played, 2 wins, 2 draws, which is not ideal, having drawn Celtic and Hibs, but only 4 games off of Rangers, and Hearts have played an extra game, and they are where they are. So there we go. Let's get straight into things here. It is, as I said, Ross County away from home. Let's have a look at what we're doing. We're expecting a 4-4-2 from them. Good old Denny Ings sticking to what he knows, and this is the team that we're sending out. So Bursic is the man going in goal. It's Muros Adu. We're going to have a look at the new guy back in the that guy Giovanni. Should I be saving him for Europe? Yes, 100% I should, but I want to see him play as much as you do. And Ayrton will be the right back. I've had to promise Ayrton first team football, which is completely fine. He's got a heavy match load. All right, it's silly. It's silly to play him here. We'll see him in Europe. So Walker and Ayrton. So we had to promise Ayrton football, which is absolutely fine. He can play as much as he wants. It's just, again, the rotation coming back. Bayless, Razayev, and Arovic will be in the midfield. Bol will make a debut. He's going to play as the number 10 in this one. Excited to see what he can bring for us. And then it's going to be Celino and Diaz. They are going to be the 2 going up top. I don't know that... actually, we want them switched the other way around, though, don't we? So that is fine. All right, let's see what we can do to the cartoons. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. There's a fair few new signings, I think, in this Ross County side. They have had a busy summer, but I don't think they signed anybody as good as we did. I'm not worried about revenge. Let's just have some fun out there today and go and win a game of football. So in the end, it's just Thomas Bol that's making a debut. And yeah, I'm hoping he does well. I'm hoping that... yeah, he's worth the 13 million. I think he will be. He's still young as well. So I'm cautiously optimistic, let's say. Now we're expecting Ross County to kind of park the bus a bit. We've got a corner to defend here, and I don't know how we missed that. I thought maybe initially he'd have taken a deflection off somebody, but that wasn't the case. Let's do that instead and lower the tempo down. We'll just go standard. And yeah, hopefully we can get something going here at some point. We do have a strong bench. Obviously, we don't want to be dropping points in the league. I've kind of tried to pick, in a way, the weakest team I thought we could get away with. In terms of Razayev, and in midfield is that deep-lying playmaker. What we could do is bring Irving on for him, which is possibly what I will do at halftime if it's not really improved here for us. All right, what if we don't exploit the middle but look for the overlaps? Anything. It's one of these games, isn't it? Again, away from home, where we just are not showing up. We've had the shots. We've had shots on target. They've not really threatened us, other than the bad miss that they had. But I think we need to point the finger and get after them a little bit, to be honest, because we've not seen anything from them. So we will make that change. We will bring on Irving for Razayev. It's like for like, so that's not a problem. And yeah, as I said, they were expected to be playing sort of a Catenaccio style, and you do get the feeling that they are very much just sort of sitting back and happy to take a point here. So Diaz isn't having the greatest game. All right, this is just not working, is it? All right, so we need to change. Okay, so we're not going to make any subs per se, but we're just going to change the shape. We're going to have Arvik playing as an inverted winger on one side and Bol as an inverted winger on the other side. Now, they can both dribble, which makes me think maybe we run at the defense. We've got Diaz as a shadow striker, hopefully trying to link up with Solino, with Bayless and Irving, and then the defense obviously stays the same. And yeah, well, something needs to work for us here, because it's not working right now. We've got to highlight. Come on, boys. Come on. Murosh. Bol. Bayless. Bayless has got a little bit of space. Just maybe took a little bit too long there and got closed down. Ayrton. He's got Irving with him. Come on, guys. We look like we're standing on top of each other, like we've never played on the same team before. Arvik was making a run. Ayrton thought about it. He goes himself. It's fallen for Arvik. Can he get across in now? Can he pull it back? Diaz is in some space. Bol! Thomas Bol, in his first game for the club, gets his debut goal. It's 1-0. And let's just go back to positive. We were probing away. Well, let's be generous. We were probing away. Arvik did well, chipped it in, and Bol, lurking at the back post, heads it in. And, well, that is a way to introduce yourself and start to eliminate any fears that your manager might have that you were not worth the money. Let's try praising them. That hasn't really worked. Oh, don't. Don't. Bursik with a save. Diaz is not having a great game. We do have Bermudez on the bench. So let's make that change. Let's have him as an advanced playmaker, please. And Bol now stands over a free kick. He has a go! Oh, and I tell you what, that was not far away. We've come back for the goal kick. Can we win that? We can. Murosh is there. Oh, but it's not a good header. Can he win it back? Now he can. Recovers his mistake nicely. Bol is with him. If he can play a ball down the line, it falls for Bayless to Solino, who's come deep. Arvik over there for Ayrton. To Bermudez, to Arvik. Come on. Can we find this opening? They're certainly very, very deep and compact, aren't they? That's their front man there. It's everybody behind the ball. That's a good ball, Bermudez to Ayrton. Can the cross come in now? We know Solino likes feeding off of crosses. Arvik! Oh! Some of the new boys this season are looking very, very nice on the ball indeed. Let's try and demand more. And that's fired up a few. For all the shots on goal, I mean, it's not... The XG isn't great for either team. Ayrton here, Arvik. I'm not going to say that guy's name twice the same way, I don't think. Adu picks it up. Murosh looking for Arvik. Arvik, oh, he waited for it. And the goalkeeper, let's be fair to him, has made a fairly decent save on that one. Irving with the corner. It comes in. Oh, it's away. It was Baba Adu that was right there. Murosh retrieves it, but ends the highlight. All right, let's go and close this thing down now. Let's get rid of that. Play for set pieces. Regroup. Defensive. And just see it out now, please, guys. Just see it out. Those are the sorts of games last season we were dropping points in. And this season, I mean, XG is almost exactly even. And we've seen it out. Solino with another poor game up front. And that's not really acceptable. We're going to have a word to him about his form. Same with Diaz. Maybe a bit harsh on Diaz. Form hasn't been too bad, but he wasn't good there. But yeah, well, Thomas Bol on debut gets us the points. Celtic have won, and Hibs have won as well. So that's interesting for the league table at the top. So Queen of the South win against Ross County. Bol scores on debut, and with the Dortmund boss is looking at Ayrton, not going anywhere, mate. 10 unbeaten. And wait right there, because we will be back to start this group of death away in Spain. Okay, welcome back. We're getting ready to start Champions League football, and our under-19s have started with a win in the Youth Champions League, 3-1 over Real Sociedad, so that's good. Later, of course, we signed in last episode. He had a good game, as did a couple of academy prospects, Allmark, Turpy, so there's a few there that have played well. So that's all excellent stuff. Now, let's have a look here at the group. We have the early kickoff, so it's an opportunity for us to put an early marker down, and I think if we could take a point here, it would be okay. 3 points would be huge. We're expecting a sort of defensively minded 4-3-3. Now, this is a team we're sending out. We're going with the same formation that we used last year. Now, because we're away from home, I am going to be a little bit more cautious for this one. So, Bursic in goal. Hansen, Adu, Giovanni making his debut for us. Excited to see him in action. Toro and Ayrton as the back four. It's Santos, it's Mashagi, and Alvarez in midfield. Johnny Angus, now since last episode, we had the international break. He played and scored his first goal for Denmark, so well done to him. And Eddie Johnson is going to be the man partnering him in attack. They're our best two, our most on-form strikers right now. I mean, look at Angus already has 8 goals this season. If he can get one and we get a clean sheet, that'll be great. I didn't realise too that Leshy's here till the new year. So, I mean, we've got him. We might as well use him. That's why I couldn't figure out my European squad, because I had an extra player still registered there. So, Bol, you may remember last episode, didn't actually get registered, but that's the reason why, because Leshy's still here. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. Do we recognise names? Carlos Sola, I think he's a real player, isn't he? Ismailia Star, might be a real player. So there's a couple there that are still hanging around. Anthony Robinson, he's got to be ancient at this point. So there's a couple of there that are going to be, so there's no pressure on us here, that are going to be, getting on a little bit, but they're certainly big names, and there's going to be a few regens that we've never heard of, obviously. All right, so Champions League football, another season of... And let's hope that we get off to a non-losing start here. Yeah, like I say, we can always change and be more assertive if we want to be. If we get the feeling like it's a game that, well, if I get the feeling, it's not you guys, that it's a game that we could win if it's still scoreless. But yeah, I think the goal, we've just got to be trying to eke our way into. With a parachute on our backs down to the Europa League, and away games, if we can get draws, that's going to be the best way to do it. Santos looking for Johnson, can't quite find him, and what we don't want to do is fall behind inside a minute. Come on. Bacchiano? Let's go with Bacchiano for the new guy. Toro goes across. Oh, Bursic makes the save. Focus, boys. Focus, focus, focus. We are going to attack. We are on attacking. You may not be able to see that behind my head, but we are attacking them because that's what I like to do. But what we need to do as well, of course, is be defensively solid. Let's encourage. They're fired up by that. And, well, there's not too much happening, which, given it's the away game, is maybe not the worst thing. As we lose out there. Ayrton with a good interception, but it doesn't keep possession for us. And they are still streaming forward. We've got players back, and that is wide. All right. It just has a little bit of a feeling of a game that is maybe not quite going to plan. Do we want to do anything different? I don't think we do. I mean, they've had 2 chances in 20 minutes, which is... not terrible. It's not like they're ripping us to shreds at every given moment. But we haven't really done much ourselves. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Let's raise the tempo and maybe look to the flanks. We've got inside forwards and inverted wingers, but they've also got wing backs. So I wonder if we can try and push them back. But, if we attack in wide areas, we might find a bit of luck there, a bit of space. Ayrton has got a tight calf. Well, mate, that's because you want to play every game. God damn it. Amoroso will have to come on. And hopefully he gets up to the task here. It is a big ask to have an 18-year-old playing this one. And not a great half, if we're honest. But it's not been. I'm not really happy with it. I mean, the match ratings for everybody aren't good enough. So let's go with we're far from pleased. Let's try and have some higher standards this season. We'll get back out there. I'll give it 5 or so minutes. I'm in that, oh, Jesus. That rock or hard play sort of situation where I don't know whether we go at them a little bit more. You know, sticking number 10 in, take off a centre-back. There is an argument to say that that might work, isn't there? All right, what if we try and go man for man with them in midfield? We'll move Santos up. Just on support. We'll keep the Mazzella deep line playmaker thing going. We've still got the defensive cover at the back. But we'll just kind of move Santos up onto their man there. And it's another free kick. Oh, dear. All right, I don't like the way this game is going, so we're going to change. All right, so we're going to surprise everybody, including myself, and play with some wingers here. I feel like it's just working a little bit better for us recently. So Bermudez will come on, and Baba Adu will come off, the extra centre-back, and we'll just, yeah, like I say, change things up. And I just feel like if we keep playing the way we are there, it has the feeling of waiting to get beat. So I don't want to do that. If we're going to get beat, I at least want to do it on the front foot, and that's away. Here we go with Hansen. Hansen chests it down. He's got Alvarez with him. Hansen to Alvarez. It might be going to get through, is it? No. And, well, let's see what becomes of this highlight. Now Johnny Angus putting good pressure on. Can we win that? Eventually, it comes down for us. This is becoming a long old highlight, isn't it? It's been end to end. What is Toro doing there? All right, let's just go off of attacking, shall we? Let's just bring it down a notch, everybody. Let's try and demand more. Bucanano is not having a great debut. I mean, it's a tough game to play your first game in, isn't it, really? But they look a better team than us, and given the group that we're in, Hansen. Oh my God, where's Benny Hill? I really feel like we just need to cling on desperately to a point here. All right, it's an attacking highlight potentially. Santos to Alvarez. Alvarez, back post, and it is a good save from Denny. It was Angus as well. The in-form man who we would have wanted at the end of it if we could have chosen. And it comes back the other way. Oh, we've been caught out at the back. Oh, and it's going to be an own goal. And it's the new man, Bucanano. And we can't say it hasn't been coming. It absolutely has. All right, I think we're going to change up again now. Oh, it's unlucky. Bursik had saved it. But, yeah, like I say, it had been coming. All right, so what I don't want to do here, obviously, is ruin a chance of head-to-head. Right now, if we were to beat them 2-0 at home, obviously, it would all look a little bit better for us. But we're going to go back and play this way. Eddie Johnson's coming off. Diaz is coming on. And I wonder if we could try just a calm down shout. Let's see what becomes of this highlight. Yeah, I wonder if there's just a few too many changes. Yeah, I mean, the sad thing is that, you know, this is the group we've got. It's done us absolutely zero favours, the group draw. But if we don't get the job done, then it's going to be a very short European campaign for us. And it may well be by the time we're sort of gelling and ready to go, we're just watching European football after Christmas. But look at the shots on target, all that stuff. It's not been close. And unfortunately for us, I fear a little bit that we have got a very, very good fourth-seeded side there. So the fact it's only 1-0 and it's an own goal, well, I mean, we can maybe look at that as a positive. We'll say unlucky because we've got to try and build some sort of confidence here. So, Queen of the South, fall to late defeat. To be honest, it could have come from the first minute all the way through, couldn't it? Bocchiano makes his debut, and well, let's see who won the other game. All right, so Chelsea have gone and beaten Juventus in the other game. So, I don't know if that's a good result or not yet, obviously, but yeah. And it's more the performance and the result that I'm worried about. Obviously, I didn't want to lose, but we didn't really seem to be at the races, and I just wonder already if maybe we start and put full focus towards the league, and then playing sort of the freshest players that are left in the Champions League, and just sort of seeing how we, how far we can go, or how close we can get. But yeah, we won't throw in the towel just yet. That'll do it for today, though. We'll be back next time, and we'll get a good idea, because we will have Juventus, who lost, of course, so we'll face them at home, and before that we'll have Rangers away, so that's a massive game as well. Obviously, it's going to be, hopefully, anyway, still be first versus second in the league. So until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't seen me try to take Manchester United to the Champions League using only English, using only English players, then maybe give that a watch as well. Take care.